Good morning, class. Myself, Monica Paret. I'm your science teacher. Before starting the science chapter, we will have a look at the index of 7th standard science. Total, you have 20 chapters for the 7th standard. Among that, till 10 chapters we will have for the first terminal exam. Totally, you have 4 exams. From that, 2 unit tests are there of 20 marks, and terminal is of 50 marks, and the annual is also of 50 marks. From that, today we are going to start with first chapter, the living world, adaptation and classification. In every chapter, we have questions like let's recall, so that you can revise the things which you have learned in a previous standard and answer the simple questions. Also, we have can you tell? That is also the simple questions which you can answer by referring the textbooks. Can you tell is the name of that question, and try this, the simple activities which you can try. By this way, this textbook has made in a such a way that students will interact with it. They will not just mug the science, they will learn and experience the science, and they will answer it in their own words. Okay, let's start with our first chapter. Chapter number 1, living world, adaptation and classification. Okay, now we have seen so many things around us. Living and non-living things you have learned in 6th standard already. Okay, now from the very minute microorganism till the huge animals or the plants, they belongs to the living organisms or the living things, or you can also call as living world to them, are the same. Or in what different ways the diversity of living things seen? Means how we can say they are not the same, they are the different one. Are all the plants are similar, or all the animals are similar? Also we can say, are the plants and animals are similar? No, they are different. So in which manner they are different? They are different in their shapes, size, even sometimes their colors. They are different in structure. Sometimes though they belong to the same category. For example, if you take a plant, even in a plants they have a different colors for the leaves as well as flowers. Now we will start with the diversity in living things. From that, we will basically categorize this into the only 2 parts. First is diversity in plants. In this we will cover all the plants category and how they are differ from each other. Diversity in animals, how the animals diversity is there, that we are going to learn into it. Okay, now we will start with our first point, diversity in plants. How the plants are differ from each other? Some plants are bearing the flowers, means those who contain the flower, they are flowering plants. Some are not, so they are called as non-bearing flowers or non-flowering plants. Sometimes the plant's diversity is seen in the region wise also. Means some plants are found only in the desert region, that is where the scarcity of water, it's very rare water was there, and still that plants can survive. Some are found in very cold snowy region. Some plants are also found in aquatic region. Aquatic in the sense of water, those who found under the water or the near to the water bodies. Also, if we see, the size of a plant is also different. To see some plants, we need to use microscope. Means without using microscope, they are not visible also, and some are very huge in size. These are the diversity in plants. As that of plants also, there is a huge vast variety of diversity among the animals as well. So how the diversity are? First we can consider because of cells. Some are unicellular, some are multicellular. Unicellular means those who contain only a single cell. Multicellular, which contains the many cells. Unicellular example is amoeba, multicellular human beings or all other animals belongs to the multicellular animals. Some are invertebrate, whereas some are vertebrate. Vertebrates are the animals which having the backbone, and invertebrates are the animals which do not have the backbone. If we we can see in the diversity by the region wise, as that we have seen in the plants, like the animals also. Some animals are aquatic, like a fish, tortoise. Some are terrestrial. Terrestrial, those who live on a land. Some are amphibian. Amphibian are the animals which can be live on the both, that is aquatic as well as terrestrial. Example, frog. Frog can live both in aquatic as well as land also. Some are reptiles, those who crawl on the land. Some are aerial. Aerial animals are those who can fly.